Hi beauty queens, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am back with another glamorous holiday look. Now this time I did go a little more neutral on the lip. My last tutorial was really bold, so this is another option. I did use Younique's Moodstruck 2 palette to create the smoky eye, and this is also a hair tutorial. Enjoy! Granted, I already have some of my hair curled, and I just wanted to speed up the process here. As you can see, I have a wand. I did buy this at one of those kiosks that they have at the Park Place in Tucson Mall here in Tucson. I got mine at the Park Place Mall, and I really like it because it really does hold the curl in so well. I like to wrap my hair around it, hold the curl just so that it can, be extra curly and holds into place. I do like to section my hair off in the front just to manage my curls better. I find that using these clips really help with actually curling my hair because I have a lot of hair. It's just that they're very fine. So I like to section it off. I think that's really important. And once you find that you do section it off, it's really easy for you to get lots of volume, and it really does intensify the curls just by sectioning off your hair like I'm doing right now. It really does give it that volume that you're really looking for, and that's what I like to do. Especially with the frame of the face, I think it's important to grab those extra strands of hair and really curl them so that it gets a chance to frame to the face. And the thinner that you do curl the hair, the more tight and long lasting that I find it's going to be throughout the day. That last curl is just like bada boom, bada bing. It's like a Taylor Swift look. I really like it. This is what it looks like from behind. Once I'm done curling my hair, I like to loosen the curls, give it that really volumized look. Since I do have such long straight hair, I need to spray my hair down using an extreme hold hairspray. So this is Aussie's Instant Freeze hairspray, and I just love it to finish off my hair. That is it for the hair look. Now let's move on to the makeup tutorial. Just like I did in my last tutorial, I'm going to go in with the NYX Jumbo Pencil. I really like this because it does get rid of all discoloration, and more than anything, it really does mattify the lid, and it really does call for true pigmented results when it comes to the eyeshadow application. I just like how much it enhances the actual eyeshadow, whether it be a matte or a shimmer pigment or eyeshadow. I always use a damp beauty blender to blend out that concealer. Of course, setting it using an e.l.f. blush brush. This is the NYX translucent powder. I really like this stuff. Y'all have seen me fill in my brows a million times. This time around, I'm using Anastasia's DipBrow pomade. I like to start on the outer part of my eyebrow, working my way in, slowly making an ombre effect. The ombre effect is going to be from the center to the outer, so meaning it's going to be light in the middle, darker on the outsides. I am using the BH Cosmetic brushes to create the brow look. Don't forget to use the spoolie because I find when you use the spoolie, it does call for extra natural results. Now, I was given the Moodstruck Addiction 2 Shadow Palette by Younique by the beautiful Ellie Sibley. I really like this palette. It is a cool palette, so it's going to have more of darker tones. I'm going to take the color Cocky and apply it all over the lid. What I've noticed about this palette and these shadows is that they're super easy to blend out. However, they're not very pigmented. But the fact that you can blend them out very easily calls for flawless results, which I'm all about that life. Taking a brush with no product on there, I'm going to take that brush and run it from the inner to the outer creases of the eye in windshield wiper motions. Then I'm going to pick up the color Honorable and then again use that color to put into the creases of my eyes so that we do get a really elegant look. Now I do switch from Honorable to Cocky multiple times just so that the lid does stay dark with the Cocky and that the Honorable does shade out the lid and really keep it separate from the brow bone. Of course, I am using the color Romantic, which is the lightest color in the palette, to highlight my brow bone. Taking the color Blissful, I'm going to use that to highlight my inner tear duct of the eye. I'm going to use a black NYX eyeliner by Fergie. Using a Wet n Wild makeup remover wipe, I'm going to run that on my lower part of my eye to take off any fallout that may have occurred. Also, just touch up on my brows just a little bit. I like to do that. I'm going to go in using the Photo Finish Foundation Primer by Smashbox. I'm going to take a small stippling brush by e.l.f. and then the Studio Fix by MAC, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it all over my face. Now I do like to start on my blemished areas first, and then I just like to work my way into other areas of my face. Now I like to think that this is medium to full coverage. I remember this cream foundation used to be my absolute favorite. As you can see, I did hit pan on it. Now I like to bring the product down from the neck to the hairline. I just like to make sure that there are no harsh lines on the face, especially with your foundation. I'm just going to go in with the damp beauty blender just to make sure that everything's nice and blended. Of course, curling my lashes and applying some mascara on. This is Lash Sensational by Maybelline. I'm going to set my foundation areas using the MAC's Mineralized Foundation Loose Powder in the color Medium Plus. I'm going to cream highlight using a MAC's Prolong Wear Concealer in the color NC25. I'm going to put this underneath the eye and then on my T-zone just to give it a really bright effect, and then blending it out with a damp beauty blender. Taking a brush by e.l.f. and the NYX Loose Powder in the color Translucent, I'm going to go ahead and set all those areas. Along with the foundation by MAC, the Loose Powder, I'm just going to make sure that everything's nice and blended. Picking up with that, this is Give Me Sun, which is a mineralized skin finish. Now taking my favorite highlighter at the moment by Becca, of course it's Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. Just look at the difference. It's super glowy. It's so dewy. I just love the glow that it does give. Perfect for all skin tones. Highly recommend this product. It's like mud. It's so pigmented. Oh, it's beautiful. I like to put it on my T-zone along with everywhere else. Taking MAC's Girl About Town lipstick, I am going to use a BH Cosmetics brush to blend it all out using a setting spray by Victoria's Secret to complete the look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video.